Imagine becoming the most famous female pilot on Earth, breaking records, defying expectations, inspiring millions. Then, at the peak of your fame, you vanish. No distress signal, no confirmed wreckage, no final goodbye. Just an airplane disappearing into one of the largest oceans on Earth. Nearly a century later, people are still asking the same question. What really happened to Amelia Earhart? Did she crash into the Pacific? Did she survive on a remote island? Or is the truth still waiting to be discovered? This is the story of one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Born in 1919, she grew up during a time when society expected women to follow very different paths. But Amelia was different. She loved challenges. She loved exploration. And after experiencing her first airplane ride, she became fascinated by flight. At a time when aviation was still young and dangerous, she decided to become a pilot. Many doubted her. She ignored them. Soon she was setting records and proving that women could achieve extraordinary things in the skies. Amelia Earhart quickly became one of the world's most celebrated aviators. She became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. Newspapers around the world praised her courage. Young women saw her as proof that barriers could be broken. She wasn't just a pilot. She was a symbol of possibility. Yet success only made her more ambitious. She wanted a challenge unlike any other, a flight around the world, a journey few pilots had ever attempted, and one that would push both pilot and aircraft to their limits. In 1937, Amelia Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan began their attempt to fly around the globe. The journey covered thousands of miles, across continents, across oceans, across some of the most remote locations on Earth. Despite numerous challenges, they made remarkable progress. Then came the most dangerous section, the Pacific Ocean. Their next destination was tiny Howland Island, a small speck of water surrounded by endless water. Missing it by even a few miles could prove disastrous. As they approached the area, communication problems began to emerge, and history was about to take a mysterious turn. Because the final messages from Amelia Earhart raised more questions than answers. On July 2, 1937, radio operators received messages from Earhart's aircraft. The transmissions suggested she was struggling to locate Howland Island. Fuel was becoming a concern. Visibility and navigation challenges added to the pressure. Then came one of her most famous reported messages. "We are on the line." And shortly afterward, silence. The aircraft disappeared. No further confirmed communication was ever received. The world waited and waited, but Amelia Earhart never arrived. Then began one of the largest search operations in history. The United States launched a massive search effort. Ships combed the ocean. Aircraft scanned vast areas of the Pacific. Millions of dollars were spent, yet nothing definitive was found. No confirmed aircraft, no confirmed survivors, no clear explanation. As the years passed, theories multiplied. Some believed she crashed into the ocean. Others believed she landed on a remote island. Some even suggested more elaborate explanations. Researchers continue to investigate what happened. The most widely accepted explanation remains that Earhart and Noonan likely ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific. However, other theories persist. Artifacts discovered on remote islands have fueled speculation. Historical records have been re-examined. Modern technology continues searching for answers. Yet, despite decades of investigation, no single piece of evidence has ended the debate completely. And that is why Amelia Earhart's story remains so captivating. Amelia Earhart set out to circle the globe. Instead, she became one of history's greatest mysteries. Her aircraft vanished, her fate remains uncertain, but her courage never disappeared. Today, she continues to inspire explorers, dreamers, and pioneers around the world. Sometimes the greatest journeys are remembered, not because of how they ended, but because of the questions they leave behind. True pioneers are remembered not only for their achievements, but for their courage to venture into the unknown. Amelia Earhart's story reminds us that progress requires bravery, even when the outcome is uncertain.